In this video, I am going to be discussing nutrients. If you just eat any random amount of calories, man, you ain't gonna build no muscle. Okay, guys, it's me, Romando, and I'm back with the next video. Or if you know me personally, you know my name is not Romando Loy, and Romando Loy is my middle name, okay? Some of you might know me as Omari, Omar, Romando, whatever. Listen, I don't really care. I'm just here to help you lot make those gains. Yeah, maybe that was a bit over exaggerated, okay? But anyways, I'm here to help you lot get lean, stay lean. In this video, I am going to be discussing nutrients. In the last video, I talked about calories. Well, the first video, I talked about being in a caloric surplus in order to build muscles. The second video, I spoke about how much of a caloric surplus you needed to be in. You don't need to be in that much of a caloric surplus in order to build lean muscle, unless you're trying to dirty bulk, where you're adding loads of unnecessary fat, which is not something that I advise or I would advise anyone to do. Because why would you want extra bit of fat on your body just to look fat? Like, we not rather have extra bit of muscle to look muscly and sexy for the girlsy. Okay, I mean, yeah, muscles, man. More muscles the better. Yeah, guys like muscles, girls like muscles. Everyone likes muscles, man. It's all about building the muscles, okay? So obviously, man, you need to be in a slight caloric surplus, okay? 200, 300, that's what I recommend. Or you can experiment and find how much caloric surplus you need to be in order to build muscle, okay? What you might find is you can eat at maintenance and still build muscle. You might be in a situation right now, which I don't want to go into, where you can still build muscle while being in a caloric maintenance, okay? So you need to experiment and find out, okay? Personally, sometimes when I'm in a caloric deficit, I'm able to build a little bit of muscle. So you need to play about with it, okay? But just for this video, you're not me. We do different things in the gym. I eat different foods, okay? So there might be some type of food that I eat that allows me to build, or it might allow me to get a bit stronger while I'm in a caloric deficit, okay? I'm not gonna say build muscle. Let's just say you need to be in a caloric surplus by 200 to 300 calories, okay? And you're not the type of person that can build muscle while being in a caloric deficit or being in a maintenance. When you're in that caloric surplus, you need to now consider your macronutrients. If you just eat any random amount of calories, man, you ain't gonna build no muscle if your nitrogen balance is. So you need to make sure that your macronutrients is sorted, okay? So I am going to tell you how to get your macronutrients sorted out, bro. Okay, let's go, okay? So I usually write down my videos and say it, but today I've just run out of time today, man. I've not had any time this week. I've got an exam coming up. I've been trying to start a new online training business with a friend, and it's actually going pretty well. We're building up the Instagram page. It's going pretty well, and I've been busy, okay? So I've not had time to actually write down what I'm gonna say for this video, okay? So I'm just gonna freestyle it. So let's go on, okay? So there's 3 macronutrients that you need to be concerned with when you're trying to build muscle. So you got protein, carbohydrates, and fats. All 3 of these macronutrients are just as important as each other when it comes to building muscles. I know in the fitness industry you hear, protein shakes.
Protein rocks. Awesome. Protein rocks. Protein.
And you wonder why your muscles don't grow. It's because you're not concerned about the carbs and the fat. It's like a package of 3, okay? If you don't have one of them, you're gonna ruin the link of building muscle. So you need to have all three of them. But I wouldn't recommend anyone not eating protein, carbs and fat, because all of them play a pivotal role in building muscle. I'm going to tell you how much grams of protein, fats and carbs you should be consuming to build muscles, okay? However, you will need to experiment with different amounts to see what works best for you, okay? Because everyone is different. When you're trying to build muscles, okay, I would start off at 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. I have read a few studies online where it says that you need a lot less. I've also read studies that say that you need a lot more. I don't know what these scientists are doing. I don't know who they're researching on, but I can only research on myself, and I can only eat less protein, see what happens, see if my muscles are growing. I can only eat more protein, see what happens, see if my muscles are growing, okay? I can only experiment with different amounts, okay? But I would start off at 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. If your muscles are not growing at 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight, decrease it or increase it. Experiment. That's just a starting figure. I would recommend 0.5 gram of dietary fats per pound of body weight. Carbohydrates, I would aim for 2 grams of carbohydrates per pound of body weight, and that is what I would aim for, okay? 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight, 0.5 grams of dietary fats, and 2 grams of carbohydrates if you're trying to lean bulk. Those are the starting numbers that I recommend. Okay, so here is a study I found that basically backs up the earlier figures of macronutrients that I recommended that you should take. It doesn't give you the exact numbers, it gives you percentages of your caloric intake, but it works out to be just the same, okay? The only difference is I slightly set up my diet differently to these numbers because I don't like to eat a lot of carbs. So I lower my carb intake slightly and I increase my fats because it keeps me full up for longer. So this is what my diet would look like if I was lean bulking, okay? I really hope this helps you. In the next video, I will show you how to set MyFitnessPal up so that you can start tracking your macros, start tracking your calories, and start to lean bulk if that is what you want to do. I want you lot to subscribe to my YouTube channel, okay? If I get more subscribers, I can do a lot more videos because I know that there's someone watching that I can help. And if the more people I help, the more purpose I've got to make videos. Right now, the only purpose that I've got is just to make gains. Okay, I'm trying to get in the frame. Oh, okay, let's go over here. Let's go over here. Yeah. Let's go over here. Let's try and get in this. Let's put my arms like that. Yeah. I just want to make gains. See you lot later. Going to the jeweler, bust the AP, yeah. Sliding on the water like a jet ski, yeah. I'm tryna fuck you on your bestie, yeah. Chopper with this girl, so do not test me, yeah. Ric Flair drip, go